All right, welcome back. On realcopstoriesvideos.com, 360 or so cop stories. Look them up. They're vice alerts, gross alerts, fun stuff. Dogs biting prisoners, and I mean all kinds of backstory stuff. I hope you enjoy them all. They're all my babies. And attached to that is over 190, pushing 200 questions and answers here. So ask me a question, I'll respond to you directly, and then we'll put it on video. You ask me a question, go to or email me at rsbcopstories@gmail.com. This one's lengthy. I can't respond to the person that asked it because they asked me, how do you train a recruit out of the academy? Woo! I'm on like 7 or 8 of these story discs or whatever, the time frames. I left off, the last one was a dreaded unknown trouble call. Now, the younger kids won't know any of that. Anybody came on the job after 1985 or so, they were pretty much non-existent. They might get a few, but through the 70s and most of the 80s, these were common. What it was is that we had no call ID. People would call 911. They'd pull out, I need the police, or people screaming, and then they'd give an address, and before the dispatcher could get what's going on, they hung up. Now, whether they hung up because they hung up, they want to hang up, or whether someone broke the phone, or the line was cut, or whatever. So the department felt that we should respond to it, even though we don't know what it is, because obviously the biggest reason was public safety. You can't ignore it. The guys that have to handle it would get all pissed off because these are usually crap, but if you look at it from the citizen's point of view and from the department, yeah, you should cover because you got the address, you got somebody screaming, and you need to take care of it, okay, whatever it may be. Okay, fine. So based on that, when we used to get these calls, I know when I had tenured officers, we just kind of go, oh man, because it's always crap, or something where they're explaining on the phone something like, they have their foil helmet on, and the Martians are getting their brains, stuff like that, and then I need the police here because help me, and they scream and whatever. Well, they got to send the cops because they don't know whether this guy's nuts. I never got a call like that. I did that on the desk when I broke my hand. I'd get phone calls, people tell me that they put their helmet on and whatever, Mars is talking to them, but that's on the phone. But other officers in my division would get calls like that. So that's why it was like, why me? Okay, so anyway, continuing on the last video, we got an unknown trouble call. I'm with the recruit now, so I have to tell. So now we're responding to the call. I got hit on myself on the last one. I'm explaining to him what these calls are normally crap. I told you what I told him, what I'm telling you. Somebody could have hung up. The line could have been cut. A lot of things, but it could be an ambush. I told him, just be careful of that. And I told you before, he told me they didn't cover that in the academy. Okay, cover everything else, bank robberies, and they have simulated shootouts and with plastic bullets, wax bullets, where they shoot each other with wax bullets, and that's all fun. Okay, this is not fun. This is the real deal. Okay, so as we're approaching, I said, look, we're going to get out of the car. I have to tell them everything. We're going to pull up, not in front of the place. We're going to get out. I want you looking around. I said, it's nighttime. I suggest you have your gun out behind your leg just in case. Be aware. Don't be scared. Just be aware around your surroundings. Nobody gets near you. Anybody walking up, you might want to stop them. Tell them to go around or something because we don't want anybody walking up on us. As far as I'm concerned, always this way. We arrived to a spot, that little area around the call, wherever it may be, no one gets in there. That's our sphere of enforcement. I like that kind of a terminology, but I don't want people walking up, bystanders, looky-loos. My mom used to call them metiches. Metiches is a Spanish word for nosies, being nosy. None of your business. I've had people walk up and start getting involved in something. I say, what are you doing here? Do you know this guy? No. Get out of here. It's not your business. I have a right. No, you don't. Get out of here. And if they didn't leave, we arrested him for interfering. We don't have to. I'm trying to talk to you, and then this guy walking up asking 1,000, doesn't even know what's going on. He just wants to get in the way. So I tell him that. So I say, so no one gets around this thing. We have to handle this call. Okay, fine. So we pull up. I'm looking for the address. I go, look, it's a third house. Okay, I'm going to pull in here. So I pull the curve, a couple houses away. I haven't even seen the guy on the ground yet. We just pulling up at night. It's nighttime. Get out of our cars. As we're walking up, the crew's looking around. I'm looking around. I see somebody come down the steps of a house next to the address. It's a lady. She goes, excuse me. And I look at my partner and I go, go talk to her. Because he doesn't know what to do. If I had a tenured officer, he would go over there and talk to her. But he doesn't know what to do. Because I just told him, don't talk to anybody. That's kind of weird, huh? Okay. But this is not a criminal. This is just some little lady. She goes, there's a man right there on the ground. Okay, thank you, ma'am. So he goes, thank you. He goes, he points over here, and I go, oh, because it was trees and some bushes. I go, oh, okay, we haven't got there yet. Okay, got it. So I walk up. And as we're walking up, I said, just be careful, watch around, look around, because we've had shootings where somebody fakes being out on the ground, a fake drunk, and as the officers walk up and look down at them, cars are driven by and shot at the officers. That happened before several times. So we had in-service training that would teach us that. But they don't teach it at the academy, which I don't know why. Anyway, so I walk up, and I got my nightstick out, my gun away. Partner still has the gun out, poking his feet, poking his feet. Finally, it's a drunk, okay. And somehow this lady she didn't speak very good English, so she probably gave the address and probably said there's a guy, who knows what she said, and then she hung up and didn't get anything else out of her. So that's the kind of call you get. So we roll him over, he speaks a little bit of English, how you doing, blah, blah, and where do you live? I don't know. Okay, now he's our responsibility. Okay, we just cannot say, see you later, and walk away. No, I can't do that, okay? You got to do something. Take him home or book him. That's all you can do. I mean, you got to protect the guy. You really do. So he didn't have any ID. He didn't know where he was living. He had no ID. He had a bunch of ones in his pocket, probably from the bar he was at. And so we hooked him up and took him in, dropped him in the drum tank. Took him downtown and left him with the drunks and went back to working. So we're headed back, and I tell the guy, well, now, he says, whoa. You can see him sitting there with his head down, the recruit. So, you all right? And he goes, yeah. He says, wow, you really woke me up on that one. I said, about what? I already forgotten it. He goes, well, about ambush. And then I had to explain what I explained to you, that there has been ambushes. He goes, well, I don't know anything about that. I said, that's because you don't know anything. He smiles back at me. I go, you're doing all right. You're doing fine. He goes, yeah, boy, lady came up. I didn't know what to do. Remember, I told you I'm kind of a hypocrite. Don't talk to anybody, but then I tell him, go talk to her. Well, I have to explain myself that potentially criminals, people wants to get, but she was just walking up like, excuse me. She was not going to pull out a machine gun and blow us away. She just wants to talk to the police. That's what she got on the phone. Anyway, so that was handled well. Okay, so, but that's my unknown trouble calls. Hated them. Hated because they're all crap. Okay, or sometimes we go to a call and there'd be nobody there. Nothing there. Nothing. Knock on the door, look around, check those bushes, nothing. Get back in our car. No person to contact. Okay, show us clear. That's it. Just a waste. Okay, so anyway, so that's enough of that. Okay, now we're going to go to, if I can get this done, I hope I can, to a felony car stops. Okay, back to the basic car stop. Very dangerous anyway. Felony car stops, one of the most dangerous you can do. Meaning, stolen car, felony warrant on the car for whatever, assault, robbery, rape, you name all the violent crimes, and we run plates all the time. We go down the street and we see a couple of guys in the car, like, young gang member looking guys. We just run the plate. You don't have to have a reason to run license plates. You can run license plates all day long. Believe it or not, years ago, the state Supreme Court was arguing whether we could even run license plates just randomly. They thought that was police intrusion or something on the public streets. And they ruled that the streets are a privilege and that we have a right to run license plates. Can you imagine what about license plates? If you're going to let us run license plates, just eliminate the police departments. Just let everybody do what they want to do. Yeah. One hand behind your back. Okay. So, we're again, recruit. But let me back up. I can separate this. Working with a tenured officer, I'll give you a felony stop. I've done a lot of these. And then a recruit. Okay, maybe I can get at least one of these done before the tape runs out. We're driving around. We see car blows a red light or whatever. Again, we're not just picking people up out of thin air. We can run plates all we want, but what's the point? You waste time. We're gonna do it for a reason. So a guy blows a red light in front of us. I think it was a red light, and I think I was a passenger. Yeah, I was a passenger. He was a driver. So hey, look at that. Yeah, I got a ticket. Okay, you got one ticket. Whose turn is it? We're discussing whose turn it is to get the ticket. Okay. Are you low on tickets? No, I'm high on tickets. Okay, fine. Great discussion. Huh? All right, let's run them. Okay, so I run the plate. We're driving around. The guy's not weaving. He's just a regular driver. He blew the red light. Waiting for the return. 1 minute, 2 minutes on the plate. Then she says, X24, what's your location? Okay. Okay, that's a secret code that what's coming next is going to be dangerous. Okay, that's still our police wording. She said, I worked X24. He goes, 4X24, what's your location? And we look at each other. Oh, yes, okay. So I'm already reaching down. We had a shotgun underneath our bench seat running along the left. So there's a lock on it. So I reached down and already unlocking the shotgun. I go, we're eastbound, whatever street, nearing so-and-so. Your vehicle's armed and dangerous, use caution. And I go, Roger, give me a backup and show me stopping the vehicle at so-and-so. Right. Okay, now, nowadays, this is how police, only because I think different kind of thinking, not a lot of Vietnam, not a lot of combat veterans now, Nowadays, if they have even a stolen car, they request a lot of backup. You watch television, it's backup everywhere. Backup here, backup there, backup. In my day, we just lit them up. And we call for a backup, but we didn't wait for backup because the guy could get away, guy could run, all kinds of reasons to not wait. But there was also a lot of good reasons to wait, you know. But we could see there's two guys in the car, and I got a shotgun, and those days it was pull them over. They want to come out shooting, so be it. That's the way we thought those days. Nowadays, so many officers, although I looked at a chart, and back in the 70s and 80s, there were just as many officers being killed as it is today. It seems like a lot more now, maybe because of social media, but the numbers are almost the same. Actually, I think back in the 70s, I looked it up, it's more than now, which is really weird. And again, not necessarily because of shootings, traffic accidents, being run over. That's on a couple the other day. A guy was in a traffic stop and some DUI took him out. I mean, we lose more officers. Our department, I think all do, lose more officers on traffic accidents than they do on gunfire. It's really strange. But anyway, so, you know, light them up. I lit them up. Shotgun's out the window. Don't have to say anything. My partner's already got my partner's got the microphone. He's got the PA system. I got the shotgun. I'm already leaning out the car door. Okay, I'm right-handed. So here we go. Here we go. I'm back in Nam again. Okay, waiting. Car doesn't pull over. We hear the radio on our radio. We got your back. We got your back. I look in the mirror and there's another black and white behind us. It just happened to be close. So now the guy pulls over. As soon as he slows to any kind of a slow speed, I'm already out of the car. The car's still rolling. I'm already out with a shotgun. I'm carrying like an AR-15, and one in the chamber, and I'm down on a knee, and I'm yelling, you know, hands up, you know, and so my partner's he's yelling. Another police car comes around this side. They're out with shotguns. Okay, helicopters now coming around. Big light. This all happens within. I'm talking from the time he pulled over. Put it this way. When we lit him up and I'm yelling orders because I'm the one that's in charge, because I'm the passenger of the car, the lead car, maybe a minute and a half to 2 minutes. Everybody's there. A couple of units, helicopter, we're ready to go here. We are open for business, okay? So I'm yelling, I see hands, you know. If they'd been plastic roof, it would have gone through the roof. I mean, they were like, whoa, you know. So now I start yelling, passenger, come out of the car, you know. So what do I hear in my right ear? One of the other officers calls my name out. I got him. And then I hear another one. I got you. We got two of us back here, okay? Because I can't turn around. So I'm waiting. Throw the keys out the window. Out the windows come the keys, you know. Hands outside. All the hands come out. Passenger, come out. Passenger, come out. He's been walking like you see on TV. Turn around, walk backwards. That hasn't changed. Walk backwards, walk backwards, walk backwards. Get on your knees. Okay, I can hear him talking back here. You never say, hey, let's go. You don't do that. You quietly go, you say, let's go. And because the crook doesn't know what you're doing. You don't want to give him a heads up that you're coming to chase them or take off running or whatever. So all of a sudden, I see this peripheral, they're running by. They don't even cuff them. They just pick them up, bodily one hand, and drag them back and cuff. They're cuffing them behind me. Okay. Then two other guys appear, officers. I got your back. Okay, good. Then I hear then I stop. My partner takes over. We are tenured officers now. He takes over. Get out of the car. Same thing. Street, back. Okay. All of a sudden, I've still got my eyes on I don't know who's in that car. I don't know who's in the trunk. Okay. Waiting. My peripheral. The guy disappears. He's gone. The officers pick him up. He's gone. Okay. So they go. So then my partner says, okay. My partner's directing now. He looks at me and goes like this. I look over and he points at the guy next to him, another officer. He goes like this. Because we have shotguns. Okay. We're the ones who are going to go up there. We have the people killers, we call them. Okay. So here we go, both of us. And then, of course, behind us is a couple of guys with pistols. So now 3 and 3 going up the sides. We never go like this. We never go like this. We're going up like this. Okay, so if something happens, there's a shooting, we're not going to shoot each other. Run up. The guys with pistols hit the trunk. I'm right by the door. I'm looking in the window. Look back. It's clear. With the shotguns, all the doors are open. It was a 4-door. You know, gun under the seat. Pretty good caper, okay? Found a stolen gun. One of them's wanted for murder. Good caper, okay? Everything's good. The adrenaline was pumping. And as soon as I look in that car, like this, clean, I go like this, go code 4, which just means all secure. I'm unloading the shotgun, and now my adrenaline flows. I can take a nap right now. I mean, with my high to low. And so that was it. That's how I'm running out of time here. That's how tenured officers handle that call. Quick, clean, precise, and very safe as we can do it. The kind of work we do is inherently dangerous. Like firemen, they do their job on the roof of a house. Inherently dangerous, but it's got to be done. The guys get hurt all the time. God bless them. Same with us. You do the best you can, where you're trained, but ultimately you have to get out there with that gun and stop it and arrest them. And so it's very dangerous work. And I'm proud of what I did and proud of what my partners. And to us, the tenured officer myself, it was not a big deal because we did this all. We're senior guys. We got 7 years on. Do this every day. We're pros. Really, I'm saying that, but we did. We did. So we hooked them up and got them in the car. And by the time we got to the station, the detectives were already in because they rolled in because they heard it was their guy they wanted. They were happy. They took the bodies. We didn't have to book anybody. Went back in our car. Went and got a burrito in the hood of our car. Show us clear. We're out handling more calls. We never stop what we're doing here. It's a great arrest, but move on. Hope you enjoy that, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.